figure out where to put this.
Yeah. If we like put like, I can't see a single thing on this.
I can't. So.
Why is this open? Close that. All right.
All right, here, sit on this bench. Yeah, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
All right.
We both got to be on the side of you guys. Yeah.
All right. Welcome to the next episode of the Dick Ballz Experience. This is episode 6.
Today we are outside because
We got kicked out of school.
Yeah,
we got banned.
most recent.
We tried to record. We tried to record the podcast on the steps of the stairs. We got kicked out for protesting.
We started talking about the SAT in school. And they kicked us out.
Wait, okay. We did not talk about that SAT.
Yeah, no, that's because it was a joke, Ken. Because
I
we
get
would
it.
never talk about
gosh,
the SAT.
Nick,
just like
let's
we
not
would
start, all
we
right?
would never protest.
Yeah.
All right. Anyways,
So-
question number 1 answer was B.
Why don't we introduce who we're talking to first? So, here you got.
All right. I'm Nolan.
What's your birthday?
I was born on August 13th, 2004. I'm currently 17. It's actually Ash's Wednesday, and my girlfriend won't have sex with me.
Dang, your girlfriend's Christian?
Catholic.
Catholic? That sucks.
Yeah. I know, dude. Just kidding.
Should we restart that?
I love you, Claire.
All right,
Should we
Tony.
restart it? What do you mean?
Keep that in. Okay, whatever.
Tony, introduce yourself. Cool. Okay. So, back to Nolan.
Okay.
How are you doing in this fine evening?
I have a Red Bull.
Nice.
Let's talk about your Red Bull affection. So, what got you into Red Bull in the first place?
Well, I was watching some of that F1, and I was like, damn, Max Verstappen kind of go fast. He drives for a team called Red Bull. I wonder what that is. I look them up, and apparently they're an energy drink. I was reading about it, right? This dude from I don't know, somewhere in Europe was like, holy shit, I have so much jet lag. Let me drink caffeine. And he did, and made the first energy drink because he liked it so much.
And then he got wings.
Yeah, so that's where this comes from.
Wow, that's a really interesting story.
So you're a Verstappen fan?
I like Verstappen.
Verstappen.
I'm rooting for Ferrari this year.
Ferrari, nice.
I believe in Sainz. I love Carlos Sainz.
Nice.
Okay, well,
So when did you get into racing?
Well, my grandfather used to race motorcycles, and my dad used to write for motorsport.com.
Grandpa was a racer.
Yeah. In more ways than one. So I guess I kind of just inherited it. I grew up watching F1. I went to MotoGP races at Indy and whatnot. I've always skipped out on the Indy 500 because I think going around in circles is kind of bullshit. But
I don't know. I always go to the Indy 500. The racing isn't fun, but the environment that's produced from with just a bunch of drunk beer belly Americans.
yeah, but
is a
you
blast.
can't drink. You're underage.
They have ways around that. They have they've got some funny lemonade stuff.
All right.
That's fun to drink.
Maybe
I guess that's the lemonade.
They also have a
fermented enough.
fire portender in there.
Maybe
Just been
I'll,
sitting there for
yeah,
long
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try some of that lemonade.
It's been
next
fermenting for just a little bit.
Okay, well, clearly you're wearing an orchestra hoodie, and we've basically only interviewed orchestra kids so far, so what do you do in orchestra?
Yeah, well, I play bass in orchestra, It's pretty fun, actually. I just kind of sit there. Playing bass in an orchestra is a little bit different to playing any other instrument, because it's not really that hard. You pretty much just have a front row seat to the rest of the orchestra, and sometimes you have to like move your bow, but that's
Nice.
it. That's all you really do.
Wow.
Just like you got some drones and no problem.
So how long have you been playing the bass?
I've been. This is my 5th year, 6th year. I don't remember.
That's pretty bass.
Yeah.
So you started in middle school
Yes,
then?
sure. Yeah. I did. I started in 6th grade. I got a.
And when did you get into jazz and the bass?
I started. Yeah, I also do jazz. I started jazz as a freshman because I mean, like, might as well, right? Just like more time with the bass would never hurt. And I actually really, really liked it. And I kind of pursue more jazz than I do orchestra at this point because orchestra just isn't exciting at the high school level right now.
Yeah. Are there any like super exciting bass songs, like orchestral bass songs that you like, or
Any bass songs?
I really want to play Mozart's Hofner. That's a super cool symphony. It has an amazing bass part, but I mean, like, you share it with the cellos.
unfortunately?
Hey, it's not really that unfortunate.
Well, it's unfortunate if you share it with our cellos.
Yeah, and if it's hard, yeah.
Yeah, well, sharing it with the school cellos, but I mean, like, you know, the bass section isn't entirely perfect either, or good, or even decent maybe. I mean, we're, you know.
You wanna rip on some of your people in the bass section?
No,
while you're at it?
I love my bass section.
Okay.
Oh, wait, let's riff on people in the cello section.
No, I'm fine with doing
Oh
that.
my God, C flat can kiss my ass.
Yeah. I mean, they're all sophomores, so it doesn't matter.
It's a very young, like, section.
Just don't make
and
fun of
just
Nate.
An orchestra.
As long as you don't make fun of Nate. Nate's our number one
Yeah.
fan.
Hi, Nate. He always watches.
Have you guys even talked about like the chameli or anything like that? Have you heard that word, Nick?
Our group chat is named the Chamely. Yeah.
Okay.
Carson got the
We
Instagram
like
account.
barely do
Then he's only posted one
anything
thing.
about it.
C flat.
Yeah. Chameli was like a huge thing when I was a freshman. They would
Oh, yeah?
never shut up about it. They had stickers made. They put them everywhere. They also never shut up.
We don't have that type of cello patriotism anymore.
Yeah.
Now that we're led by Adam Cox, it's hard.
Adam Cox, the worst president, dude.
He literally left halfway through sectionals because he had to get to like hockey or something.
Yeah. I also left halfway through sectionals just because I wanted to drive home in decent conditions.
Well, then everybody else decided to leave, and I
didn't
got
wanna
to your
leave.
I got to your car, and your car was just frozen.
Dude, it was ice, man. That was such a shitty day.
We did become the Red Bull pit crew for a quick second.
Right here. I've got 3 of these. I'll drink them all.
By the end of this,
I will. That's like 400 grams of sugar.
no. The podcast only ends once all the Red Bulls are
All
down.
the Red Bulls are.
Yeah, I thought it was based off of chips.
It's a bit of both. It's a bit of both.
So where are we? We're in the Kroger parking lot. Sort of.
I'd say more on the Monon by the Kroger Park.
You can you can see all the cars going. The cars are our background noise since we can't be in the cafeteria today.
I don't actually believe that you're going to be able to hear anyone.
No, you'll be able to hear it.
There's
The
no
Chromebook
way.
the Chromebook actually
It
picks
picks
up like
up
a
the voice.
crazy
Does it?
amount.
It's so much louder in the cafeteria. You can actually kind of distinguish.
It's actually
But,
wild.
like here, it's not even that bad. Like the cars are just kind of.
If somebody's like
It's not like constant
talking like
background chatter.
if somebody's talking in a whisper, it can still pick it up
You
surprisingly.
probably picked up Tony.
Yeah.
I'm going to be completely honest. I think I've started watching every one of your guys' like podcast episodes, but I don't know if I've ever gotten past like 2 minutes because the audio quality is so bad.
That's what we like to see.
I hate it so much. It's hilarious.
The audio quality is always different because I always talk like super loudly whenever we do the podcast, while everybody else just talks like this big. Kenny's like in the middle.
You can hear me though, because I get up close to it now. I need
Yeah.
to talk.
Yeah.
There's actually like a place, speaking of like podcast audio quality, there's a place behind my house called like Cohatch or whatever. And it's just like, it's like a bunch of office space in an old church. And I guess like I was going there like on like an open house day to, I guess, to advertise, and also so that the people from the hood could make sure that like there wasn't going to be any drugs going on there. So like I was walking around this building, and they actually had podcast rooms.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so we could get like a subscription to this place for I don't know.
We're not paying
No.
money.
I don't know how much, but like they have the computers there. They have all of the mics, podcast equipment, like a sound dampened room. With,
Are there any
a
like
TV
cool
and shit.
podcasts that go on in there? Do you know?
No fucking way anybody actually does anything there. But I mean, it would be funny. The other thing we could do is we could set up jazz in like some of the soundproof rooms downstairs.
True. That would actually be pretty
That
fun.
would be sick, and we would only need like one person to buy the subscription or whatever. And I mean, it's in my backyard, so I might be able to actually convince my parents to do it.
Yeah.
They've
I'm
been
gonna sneak in.
they've been thinking about it.
Tan? It's like the first time I've ever seen a
It's
tandem
the first
bicycle
bike
in a
we've
while.
seen today.
Yeah.
Apparently, people have to work. I didn't know. Nick didn't know that.
I didn't know that. I thought that federal service like budget or whatever thing just like ended anybody who needed to work.
Really?
Yeah, like they got
No.
ended.
They got banned.
It got banned from
No more jobs. Well, actually, that's not true. You have your job, you maintain your salary, you just can't go to work.
I
It
thought
sucks
they
for part-timers who aren't paid by salary.
I thought they'd all just bought NFTs by now and just are living the dream. Part of the Bored
Speaking of
Ape Yacht
NFTs, we're
Club.
coming up with our Release the News NFT. It's coming out pretty soon.
You guys are actually making an NFT.
Why
Yes.
not? Yeah.
No fucking. What's it gonna be?
Well,
The
no.
Eastwood logo? You're gonna turn that
The
shit-
Eastwood logo, and we'll just put real over it.
An impact font. Real.
So I got my COVID booster like 2 weeks ago, and the like 7th grade library was open, and that's where they like actually like do the Eastwood News now.
Yeah.
And their like pitch for the Eastwood News was like really boring. When I came in, it was just like talk about Russia, and that was it.
Let's talk about Russia.
Yeah.
Tony, what do you have to say about Russia?
Tony, what's your thoughts about Russia?
I don't think the president of Russia.
He doesn't like the president of the United States. All right, that's good enough.
That's not what he said.
He said he didn't like the president of Ukraine. What?
Yeah, he said he hates Boris Johnson, Prime Minister of the UK. Dude,
Emmanuel
oh my God.
Macron.
I hate Boris Johnson. That guy.
What
He's
is
very
he done?
hypocritical. Like
Allowed Birmingham to exist. The fact that he didn't just remove
partying without
Birmingham.
masks while there was like a lockdown in
yeah.
place.
Boris. Who the fuck names their kid Boris? And then allows him to run for office.
Yeah.
That's like
Especially with the last name Johnson.
yeah, like 2 mistakes
Boris.
as a president, or like I guess sorry, not a president, a parent. If you're a parent,
Yeah,
Boris
and
sounds
you name
like-
your kid something dumb, at least make sure they don't amount to anything. You know.
Yeah, whatever.
Why?
Like that's what you. That's your duty at that point.
Who names
It's
somebody
like-
Boris
like-
anymore though? Boris sounds like something you'd find in like a 1920s like
Yeah.
cartoon or something.
He can resign from like the Prime Minister of UK and run for president in America.
Oh, what the fuck? Really?
Yeah, you have to like move and like be here for like a couple of years, but he could very well do it.
That sounds kind of exciting, actually.
Speaking of bad names
I'd
that
vote for
parents
Boris.
give, what are like?
Imagine
What's like
voting
the
for
worst
Oscar
name you can
for
think of?
president. Like I ran for Naoki.
I think Dick Ballz.
Dick Ballz. No, because you could just say your real name's
Who thought
Richard
that was a good
Ballz.
idea?
Richard.
I really want to name my kid something really dumb, like the integral of 5x or something, and just see what everybody says when they read it on like an attendance sheet. They'd be like,
That's stupid as
sex. Oh, we could do sex. We could do sex, like integral of 3x.
6x. 3x? What?
3x, so it's just the
That's-
backwards, it's just a backwards e.
That's 3 over 2.
So it just looks like sex.
Okay.
I'm so happy I'm not in calculus anymore. God damn. Thinking about integrals got me dead, bro.
Integrals are
fuck.
weird.
Hopefully my Chromebook doesn't get run over.
Dude,
Just
now
the
they're
micro
making
comes in.
integrals
I think that would just
part
would
of
help.
the
That
power
would help the
series.
podcast. improve the quality.
Definitely make it a lot more funny.
Man.
Man.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
I think the worst name is like, I don't know, any pilgrim name from like the 1770s, like Gertrude.
Didn't they all just have like names from the Bible?
I don't know.
Yeah.
All the girls had like weird names like Bethany,
Bethany?
Bellamy.
I didn't.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, dude, you gotta like point me to some of these bitches. I don't know what you're talking about.
I forget them, but there's some.
I like being outside. I think it's nicer.
It's a good place.
Yeah.
I wish
Too
it
bad
was
it's not
outside.
Birmingham.
What's with you in Birmingham? Do you want to go to Birmingham? We should do
Quite the opposite.
We're
I
gonna
want Birmingham to
do
come here.
our next episode in Birmingham.
That's not really the
Okay.
opposite. I think the opposite was I don't want to go to Birmingham. You wanting Birmingham to come here is like,
Yeah, I'm not gonna move for Birmingham.
I wonder
Birmingham
how
should
much you'll
move
have.
for me.
Well, if you think about it, how long will we have to wait for like tectonics and stuff to potentially move Birmingham
Well, I
here?
mean, London is already here. So.
make Pangea whole
It is?
again.
Yeah, remember that one time we went up to King's
I thought that was
Island?
Paris. We saw London?
Yeah, it was London.
It was?
Yeah, it was London. I'm pretty sure it was London.
You might be right.
Dude,
do you remember
Dang,
that?
it
What?
was- we saw London going up to King's Island.
Oh yeah,
Paris.
true, we did.
Yeah, I
The
swear it
Eiffel
was
Tower? That was Paris.
No, not in actual Kings Island. So on our way to
Oh, of course, there's a ton of cities. Like,
I think there's like a London, Indiana,
Or it was like
and a
New
Paris,
London.
Indiana.
there's
you
like.
know, let's look
Athens.
I don't want to look it up.
No.
Athens is in Greece. What are you talking about?
Athens, Ohio.
So
Throwing rice at me?
No, it stinks.
Yeah. I thought maybe you had a piece of sushi left.
For the cigarette.
Where?
it was like on the
Yo,
Let's
cigarette.
talk about cigarettes. What's your take on cigarettes?
Well, I've never actually smoked, but they don't very smell good, so.
worse or better.
I was thinking
than
about this.
vapes.
Like, cigarettes are just like a plant. It's like tobacco.
It's tobacco, but then you're also breathing tar into other people's face, you know.
Plant. It's like.
All right, but cigarettes are cigarettes
Organic.
worse or better than vapes?
I consider them.
I consider them
Well,
worse.
okay.
Because one, they aren't reusable. Two,
Oh yeah, from an environmental perspective, I think vapes are
two,
a
it gets
lot
like
better.
tar in your lungs more than
Are you
vapes.
shitting me?
What?
Okay, wait. Cigarettes are you're calling them plants. You pointed. They're just plants and paper. Paper is also plants.
Yeah, okay, but it's
Vapes
like.
are like plastic. And
Yeah, but they're,
once
like,
you're done with the
reusable.
cart, what do? You just throw it on the ground. It's like more landfill from vapes than cigarettes. At least cigarettes
But they-
decompose.
They look
Yeah,
more reusable.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that thing's kind of nasty.
I guess like. Yeah.
Put on the Chromebook.
That's like, I guess there's like e-cigs, right? Those could be like those would be like the Tesla cigarettes, you know, like the electric.
Yeah.
Dude, speaking of Tesla, what do you guys think of Elon Musk beaming down his 5G towers from his space Tesla Roadster to the poor people in Ukraine without internet?
Well,
Dude, I think SpaceX, something that SpaceX said is that like if they're gonna like move out and they're actually like gonna do stuff in space, they need to make space billboards. I think that was like an actual pitch from SpaceX
sure
to like
they
make
are.
space billboards or something.
kind of apocalyptic, like just looking up at the night sky. Like, oh, McDonald's ad.
No way, wait, that would, do you know how big that would be? That would be so big. Dude, you could live on like a single pixel of the M alone. That would be your house.
But then it's like, I don't know, it doesn't have to be that big, just like big enough. You know?
Need to bring in gas.
Okay, well, hang on. Think about how small the
So
moon
I
is
could
in the
take like
sky.
half day
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah. Right? Or what you said.
probably do
You
some,
telling me a
they'd probably do
billboard
some
smaller
weird
than a
things with,
moon
like,
would ever be?
reflections.
I mean, if you saw like those planes that like
it
fly
could just
by.
be a
Yes, it
lot.
would be.
It could be a lot closer. It doesn't have to be as far away as the moon.
Like, I think it'd be closer than this.
Yeah, it's gonna be like in orbit. It's not gonna be like far.
No, I agree.
It's still gonna be.
Also, if you're gonna do
It would
space
still
travel,
be-
you're gonna be
How many
traveling
times-
so
How many
fast.
times have you seen a satellite?
Oh my God, he talked. Okay, sorry.
Also, no, but if you're in space, you're gonna be traveling so fast. Like the billboard's either gonna have to be massive, or it's just gonna be like super long, so you can just read each letter as it goes
We
by.
already had them for this. Weren't they just like planes that they attach like a flag at the end? Like, we already made this. We
Yeah,
already
but
invented
that's
this.
not. It's not in space.
not
though.
like-
It's not just like in
Whoa.
orbit permanently.
He's gonna like make a solar eclipse if he does that.
Solar eclipse.
Dude, no, the
The
McDonald's
McDonald's
ad
solar
is
eclipse.
blocking the sun.
Everyone gets
What if
to
the
see it.
solar eclipse
Happened.
fucking head just
Yo. Yo, we on Earth right now. I can't see because McDonald's too fat.
the once in a lifetime solar eclipse.
I mean, that's probably where we're headed, low-key. I mean,
Honestly, it
why
could
not?
happen.
Why
It
not?
could happen.
How about instead of talking about how just dumb and rich Elon Musk is, talk about how his hairline like morphed, like did some like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers stuff, and just like it went from like here, like super receding, and then all of a sudden it just like it's back.
probably went to like negrohairindie.com.
Elon Musk came to Indy. Was like,
Dude, I
"Shit,
refuse.
dog,
I refuse to believe
I
that
need
that
your
stuff
hair.
works.
I need to grow my hair back, bro.
That's where the dog went.
I
Do
think
you
my
think We Grow
strategy-
Hair Indie actually works? Like,
I don't know, only
if
one
you're
way to
like
find out.
mostly bald, do you think it can like
You can
get your hair
shave off
back?
half your head, then go there and see what they do.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like when I cut my hair inevitably, I'm gonna keep it.
What do you mean
And then-
inevitably?
no, no.
Make
So
a wig out of it.
yeah, I'm gonna make wigs out of it when I'm older. So I'll still have my hair.
Alright, alright.
And they'll be like, "Is that a wig?" I'll be like, "No, it's my hair," and I won't be lying.
That
Think
just
about
sounds.
that.
That just sounds
You
weird.
should say, yes, it's my hair. That would be lying. Technically, it's a wig. And if you say no, then it's not a wig. Then you're
Like,
lying.
like just keeping your
Oh,
hair
you're
in
right.
general, it makes it sound like you're gonna like put it on dolls or something. I don't know. That's
All
the
on
that's the
dolls.
that's what my mind goes straight to when people talk about keeping hair.
I could probably make a fortune making sex dolls of myself. You know how many people would buy that? At least one.
Yeah.
I'd buy
Yourself.
it. Yeah.
My strange addiction.
My shit.
How do you make?
Dude,
Isn't
Adam
a
and
sex doll
Eve
just like a
sponsor
blow up?
us.
Anyone can sponsor us.
Isn't a
Well,
sex doll just like a blow up,
Not everyone.
like a
if
blow up
you're-
balloon or something?
I don't know.
Like,
Or is it
who
like-
would you turn down?
Well, if they're like prostitutes, like
Okay, Lana Rhoades calls us, wants to sponsor. You're gonna say no to that?
No,
But
facts.
I'd have to depend on the money.
Oh, recently? Okay.
Like, what are you doing? Sending this to
Lana.
Yeah, can we upload this podcast to like xvideos.com?
Okay. Wait. I just learned
Talk.
about this yesterday. Lana Rhoades made a like usable NFT where like
Exact-
you could
okay.
like buy where like incels or like fans of her could just like buy it, right?
Porn
And they could like
NFTs?
not sorta like they could they could have like a live conversation with her or something, but it just got like super out of hand and people were making like Discord servers out of it because like she's a porn star, right?
What do you? Was this a real thing?
Yeah, so then she ended up like quitting the project and just like took $1.47 million of all the incels who decided to just like spend money on
Speaking of porn, can we talk about a better subject?
Okay.
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Let's hear it.
Anything
Well, we
else?
weren't talking about porn. We were talking about our sponsor. So there's a big difference.
it. Yeah. Our sponsor is XXX.com.
All right. Anyways,
I don't know if you could post this.
what do you guys think about the? What do you guys think about the new open world Kirby game?
I actually like really want to play it.
I also am.
You get to become a fucking car. You get to become Kirby car, okay?
I'm kind of hyped about it. I mean, Kirby has been a car before. If
Oh,
you
really?
Yeah, he's been a car before in Epic Yarn. He turns into a car when he dashes. Kirby car.
I don't know, it just looks really fun. I feel like they're gonna screw up the open world Sonic game, but the open
There's
world
an open
Kirby
world
game.
Sonic game?
Yeah, they're gonna make one open world Sonic
There's
game.
no way that's gonna be good. Or maybe that'll actually be good because you can just go fast places.
Uh-huh.
But I extremely doubt that.
I mean, the
it'll be
last
good.
few Sonic games have just been
I think
like,
open world games are.
I don't know, they
good
haven't been
too.
too bad the
You wanna
last
go
few,
to
but
the-
like,
played any?
No, but if you want to go to the open world, just get your ass outside.
I mean, yeah, but can you like blow shit up and outside?
once Breath of
Yeah.
the
Can you become a car?
no,
and
once
outside
Breath, once
getting-
Breath of the Wild
I
like
can do whatever I want.
popped off.
outside.
You and a risky fiance.
Like, but
Still can't kill children. This is real life follows Skyrim.
this is
rules.
going. We're having an existential conversation.
People watching would never understand.
Yeah, but once Breath of the Wild popped off, there have been so many more open world games. It's been it's like exploded as a
Let's talk about open
genre.
world games from an existentialist perspective, all right?
Like Fallout?
They have the words open world,
Fall
but
Guys?
are they really like?
Fall Guys?
Are you
Among
really, like,
Us?
free in them?
What? Sorry, I was talking about Among Us.
They're called open world games,
Yeah.
and like, but do you really have freedom in them?
Well, there's always a story, but after the story ends, you can basically do whatever you want.
I think the answer is no. Like, can you take your clothes off in open world games?
Yep. Yeah.
Sometimes
I might
cyberpunk,
go with
Breath of the
cyberpunk,
Wild, baby.
cyberpunk.
You can walk around with your schlong in front. Who's gonna stop that? Dude, you think Kirby wears clothes in his open world game? He might like put on a hat, but that's it.
I think when you're thinking about open world and existentialism, that basically just sounds like the plot of Free Guy to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Free guy.
Free Guy.
Did you watch that movie?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was actually really good. I liked it. It was
That
fun.
movie, the concept of that movie sounds so dumb to me. Like,
It does, but like Ryan Reynolds, I don't know. I just have a soft spot for him. He's one of my fave actors. So.
I can't handle movies that talk about video games. You know? It's like I can play video games, I can watch movies. I can't watch movies about playing video games.
What about playing video games about movies?
Playing video games. I also don't think there's really a good
but the thing about
video game about
the
the
Free
movie.
Guy, the thing about Free Guy is it's modeled after GTA, but it's kind of like it's got its own stuff going on in it that it's not too bad. Like it's not like an exact copy of GTA. It's got like the same kind of like ideas as GTA though.
Well, yeah, but like I think the whole point of GTA is to like you do the story. You
But it's
cope
not
for
like
a
you're
while,
doing
and
the
then you just
storyline
no, but
of
like
GTA
after
in the game. Unlike
the
like
thing that
what would
makes-
you would do in like Doom Annihilation or something if that was a movie.
I don't know. I think
Because
that
is a movie.
I think that the thing that makes games like GTA so appealing is that you can just like get in a car and run over pedestrians. You know? I mean, like that's the whole appeal of games like that. It's just like you get to get in a car and just drive on the sidewalk and hit people, and I mean it's great. But like in a movie, they don't do that. Did anybody get in a car in Free Guy and just start mowing down pedestrians? It happened.
Yeah.
Never mind.
They
I don't know
started
what the
mowing
fuck I'm
down all
talking
the
about.
NPCs. Dude, there's an entire section where Ryan Reynolds just gets hit by a car like 4 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit, I need to watch this movie.
It's so fun.
Movie review.
Yeah, we could do it.
We should have a movie
Taika
review.
Waititi, I think it's Taika Waititi, who was he was like the big game developer. I don't know. It's like overacted, but it's overacted in like a way that just like makes him look like just such a idiot. The only parts that made me feel uncomfortable were when they brought like real life streamers into it. Like when they had Ninja saying, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe this blue shirt guy is doing all these things."
Wow.
That's kind of when I just like, that was just a bit cringy, but other than that, it was pretty fun.
I love Ninja. He plays
What's your favorite Ninja clip?
the one where he plays the Fortnite game.
I think that's like 90% of his clips.
You don't know anything about Ninja if you think that.
It was 90% of his clips.
You don't know.
So essentially, like Ninja, tell us a little bit about Ninja.
You can't see him. He's very stealthy. Sometimes he might like assassinate someone. That's what ninjas do.
Uh-huh.
I don't know anything else. I don't actually know anything about Ninja at all.
Fake fan.
Wasn't he sponsored by Red Bull?
He was sponsored by Red Bull.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you have to
And
like
Talkies.
Why can't we be sponsored by Red Bull? Hey, at Red Bull, where are you at?
Send us a mini fridge and we will piss in it.
Just kidding. I'm here to introduce today's sponsor, Red Bull. Throwing Red Bull at fences. Give me it. Give me the Red Bull.
Oh shoot! I gotta go. I gotta get going. This has been going on for a while, I think.
Nick has to go, so we're gonna end the podcast here, I guess.
Well, you guys can keep on talking. I just gotta leave.
We're ending this.
And
Alright,
This is the
well-
ambulance.
how far are we in? Ow! We're 31 minutes, so I think it's good enough. An ambulance just came by. I think I got a concussion.
Remember, drink Red Bull, everybody, and give us money, Red Bull.
Red Bull, give you win.
Energy drink. It is lightly carbonated with only 76% sugar. There's vitamin B12 in it as well.
You were recording it.
What?